All right. Oh, 6:30. Okay. Gonna announce that the stream is officially starting. Hello, Zen in the chat. I see you already here. Thank you for being here. Let me know how my volume levels are as I tweet out and whatnot that my stream is starting. Let's see. Gonna go to Twitter. Okay. One more moment here. Sorry about the wait. Gotta make sure everything. Why did side disappear? Okay, there it is. Good, good, good. Zen says, sounds good. Rose friend, the mist soon of Seamers. Yeah, that's it. Oh my goodness. I just have to post one more place. 1 second. Okay. Exiting out of Discord so the stream doesn't drop. So, welcome to what is the first, official Seamer stream on this channel. The first of hopefully many, I'm sure, over time. Today, it's been a while since I've worked on Seamers in any public sense. Since I've, talked about Seamers publicly. And Seamers has kind of taken quite a bit of a change since, the days of the community project for several reasons. One of which being me having the realization of, oh dang, if I want to make something that I sell involving Seamers at any point, I'm going to need to only use designs that I came up with. So Seamers has kind of been, I'm just kind of taking a soft reset on the decks itself and just going with ones that I have, which I think is most of them anyway, but I do want to make sure that's clear. Because as I mentioned in one of my background drawing streams, I am working on a Seamer project right now that's getting closer and closer to being to the point where I could talk about it, and I would like to retain all legal rights, etc., etc. Anyway, so what we're doing today is that we're taking some of the really old Seamer decks art and we are up-resing it, basically. Some of them are going to have some design changes, but for the most part, I'm going to be making them much higher resolution. Yeah. I have to look up what a rose looks like, which is a little embarrassing. There's no side views of a rose. Alright, there's one. Alright, so they're a little wigglier than I'm drawing here. That don't look good. It's gonna take a little bit of time for me to kind of realize what exactly I want to do with each Seamer, and that's okay. I don't know how many Seamers we're going to get through in this stream. When I do Nintendo 500, we do usually 3 a stream, with a few exceptions. But I don't know what my work rate will be like, and it also depends on which Seamers I choose to draw. So yeah, I've got some other reference for this Seamer in particular I want to grab. Because I did almost go with a pixel art thing. So I'm going to use this as reference, because this is technically the latest drawing of this Seamer. Plant yourself rose and wait for it to grow in real time. I don't know if that's the best, fastest way to go about it, but, alright. Alright, so here it's like, looking way better. One reason or another. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. Can't decipher my own sprite well enough to make this work. Yet. Not yet, anyway. Is that looking even remotely rose-ish? What does this do here? So yes, as you might be able to guess, today's playlist is a wide assortment of collectible monster things, from Pokemon, Monster Rancher, to the entire Digimon World Next Order soundtrack, and a few other little surprises in between, and also I think like one song from Yoshi's Island. This pedal's gonna get me. Maybe if the mask comes in a bit on that side. Yep, my microphone wire is like right on my lap, and I do not know why. I'm gonna move that. Hold on just a second here, folks. Hopefully this doesn't cut out my mic. Alright, maybe that'll work now. Is it the Screm song? Of course it's the Screm song. I want to make a Smash stage that's just that axolotl that has that song playing on it. Because that song is in Smash. It got remixed and the voice is different, but it's still there, and I think the joke will still get across. I like these with less of a curve on them. Oh good, I have that on a separate layer. Sweet. Forgot I did that. this whole thing again then, if it's all a separate layer. Beauty, grace, thank you. It's definitely what I'm going for with this one. Do the eyes later. That's pretty solid for the head, I think. I gotta decide how I want to do this, because at this size, I definitely want more detail. But how so, is what I wonder. Probably look more like a vest, like so. I like it better. Oh no, I don't. That was a mistake. Hey, Hood, welcome! An official Switch stylus. Isn't in Japan Mario Maker 2 launching with a stylus? Hood is older lad now. Congratulations on your metamorphosis. More detail, but at what cost? Is today your birthday, Hood? Sorry, I got my having a lot of wire issues today. Forgive me for being distracted by it. Yesterday was. Oh, congrats! How old are you now? That's awesome. Happy belated birthday by 1 day. So pretty close. Or happy very, very early birthday for next year. It's too round. Let me just down here on a light layer, I just want to kind of figure out where the elbow would be on these. Okay. This part could be like so. Another one behind it or no? Do the arms first. That's my decision here. Oh, maybe I don't want them to have such distinct elbows. Maybe I want it to be more vine-like. 21, wow. Congratulations. Where does the time go? Make the shoulders rounder and make the arms bendier. There we go. Definitely want it to look more like a vine. Do. Is the head significantly smaller here? What was that? What the hell? Oh, is that part of the track? I'd never listened all the way through the Digimon World soundtrack to get to the ending before. I didn't realize. I'm gonna upscale this sprite all the way, which will look terrible at first, just to make sure I got the right proportions, because I prefer the proportions on the sprite, and yeah, they're different. I see. Well, this is a funny dilemma, but I think I'm gonna switch over to the sprite size. How does that look compared to Scarecrow? It's a little shorter now. Oh, no shame in that hood. I'm the same way. Is this too small now? That's actually a pretty good size, all things considered. Maybe I shouldn't have deleted the other layer, though. Yeah, I'll hold on to this. Maybe I could. A little bit of an echo. Oh, now these look pretty accurate to one another. I'm so indecisive. Give those another shot. We'll do those afterwards, I think. Yeah, maybe something with a little point to it, like that. Sorry, wow, I've gone completely quiet. When I go quiet like that, I'm usually thinking in my head to myself, and forget that nobody else can hear it. Sorry about that. Advocate Avoid, hello! It's been a long time. Did I see Detective Pikachu? No, I haven't yet. But I would certainly like to. Let's give this a nice rounding out. Nothing about the shoulder area looks good yet. Digimon Championship. This. Trying to decide. I mean, it's a seamer, so it should be clothes. It should be part of them, but the mask is still very mask-like. Even with it being part of them, I might need it to have like a bit of a shoulder here just for familiarity. Maybe not though. What did I do? A base. Aw, thank you, Void. It's good to have you here, though. I appreciate any support, regardless of how active or publicly visible it may be. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Ba da ba ba da ba ba ba. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. Phil can't see my layers or anything, right? No, I didn't think so. That's fine. Ba 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 ba. Boom, boom, boom. Like almost Mega Man-ish, the thorn arms here look. I didn't realize that was that arm. Okay, okay. Looks like I might need to move that up just a little bit. That's what I'm looking at here. Which I could do because it's on its own layer. Hooray! I've completely forgotten almost everything about Seamers. That's alright. We're kind of starting fresh. It's a new era. We're in post-Caravan Hetrea now. And since Seamers has never officially released like an actual product of any kind since Seamer World 2, which is an old, very poorly made RPG Maker game, until I actually put out a Seamer product, you know, hopefully sooner than later, nobody really knows anything about Seamers. Like, you know what I mean? There's no canon to it yet, beyond what's written in the Hetrea introduction. Oh, that's not bad. Need to be a little bit wider at the end, but otherwise, it's a good shape, I think. Nope, it's got to bump up more on that end. But half of it's good. Whoop. Oh, see you later, Void. And yes, the Seamers honestly are more like Digimon and Monster Rancher in that they are less of a collectible monster and more of a, like, raising monsters, where there's a lot of different types, but you're not, like, inclined or able to, quote-unquote, catch all of them. But I think it's smartest for me to compare them to Pokemon in general, because that's going to sell more people on them. And, oh, thank you, Zen. I appreciate that. No, there actually is a Seamer World 2. I think the Seamer World song is in here, in this playlist somewhere. Let me go find it. There it is. SteamWorld 2 is still one of my favorite RPG Maker games I made. Yeah, we're starting this one again. Poop. Boom, boom. Stuff, this is such a higher resolution than what I usually draw at. I'm just not used to being able to make the shapes at this size. Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-rum, ba-ba. Oh goodness, the Seamer game soundtrack is not hold up. It's just bad midis now, my dude. It's not great. I will be honest. Do I need to move the arm a bit? I think I do. I definitely do. Oh well. Just one arm, how hard could it be to move? Boom, 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 boom. You know what, then? I appreciate that. Thank you. I accept your compliment. How's this pose looking? It's kind of leaning forward a bit. Also leaning back in the upper part. Kind of gives it more of a graceful, flowy feel, I think. Hey, Annabelle, hello! Looks like they're ready to either show off to the other nobles or rob the place blind, or both. That sounds pretty accurate for this one. I can see those two archetypes being like a split evolution off of it. Maybe they just want a hug. That's gonna be harder because they've got thorns on their arms, as we'll see in a moment when I get to that. Oof. How do those thorns look? Smart idea, Annabelle. Zen's about to start writing fanfic for my seamer. Slow burn, but not literal burn because they are roses. Seeing as this seamer is part love type, I imagine its evolves would also be. Which I think works well for what did you say? Phantom Thief. Boom, boom. Mm-hmm. Looking pretty good so far. Something leaf-like for this. Whoop. Like, I want them to have those, but I don't know what to have it connect to here. I'll hold off on that for now. Let's do the eyes. Sorry if you can hear a car revving in the background. That's my neighbors. How do roses kiss? I do not know. I don't know if it can. Maybe that's why it looks so sad. Maybe it would Eskimo kiss and kind of rub its face on another face, since it also doesn't have a nose. Eskimo kiss is probably a really outdated term. I should look into what that's called now. I think I want to make it look more graceful than I do sad. So. This one's just... It's a really good sad eye, but that's just not what I need. Also very solid, just not the right shape. Aww. Bunny kisses. Nose nuzzling, yeah. All of these terms are infinitely better. Thank you. I think in its original draft, this evolved into kind of a dancer sort of thing. Right now, it does not evolve, but... Do I want this line here? Y/N. Sure, yep. This needs to dip down more before coming up to reach the chin. Boop their face. That's true. You know what? Despite not having lips themselves, or mouth themselves, lips is too specific a word, these rose seamers still can receive kisses fine. So now I want to fix this front bit here. Should come down like that. Oh, you know what I could do? Do 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 do. By putting the actual butt of those petals in there we go. That's a little bit better. I just need to thin this part down a bit. Redo this entire curve. That's fine. That's fine. It happens. Let's do it on another layer. Yeah. Forgive my silence again. Let me take a look at the chat. Whoop! Void's back. If they had lips, they'd be a two-lip seamer. Hey! That's true. It's a very good pun. Kiss the Rose from the Little Mermaid spin-off, Little Mermaid but Flowers. Boom, 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 boom. That's what it was, and that didn't look right. Maybe just a better cleanup job will do it. Oh, nice for your brother, Boyd. My brother's going to college next year, which is very sad for me. He's my little bro, and I'm gonna miss him. Except he's commuting, so I won't miss him too much. He'll be in the house still, but still, I'm still gonna miss him. Do-do-do-do. Like a belt, or is that just too much detail, I think? Perhaps that's just too much there. I'll smudge on my screen. Oh. You hadn't been absolutely trounced in Ultimate in a while. Uh-oh. Oh, I need to shave. Nice trim. Zen, are you the sibling in college in your family? Alright, I think I'm ready to color her. I am very happy with this so much. So far. What is this seamer, and also what is the seamer in the thumbnail? Good question. I don't think this one has ever had a name, so I will have to come up with a name for it pretty soon, but maybe not on this stream. Though, we'll see. The seamer in the thumbnail, who's also hanging out down in the bottom corner there, also I need to change the name of, but haven't settled on a new one. One in the corner is a neutral type scarecrow seamer, good against air, weak to fire because it's made of hay. One I'm drawing now is a rose. It is plant love type, and it evolves from a smaller kind of bud flower that has a branching evolution into different kinds of flowers. Let me grab their original art so I could use those colors. Okay, so there it does have a little line, a stem I want to call it, down here. What do we think about having this line down the middle? As a concept, I might need to redraw the line itself a couple times. Whew. Line better than no line. Okay, excellent. Roswell? I don't understand how that name comes to be. Beware Crow is pretty solid. I will definitely consider that. This shoulder might be going exactly back to how it was, but I just want to try something. I think I like this better, actually. Huh. A seam. Like part of the body. Maybe you had it be a seam across the waist. Like the middle line. That might make it look more vest-like. Though from there I could, in theory, have like stem lines coming down. The shading itself is probably going to put a line here. Let's start coloring it and we'll see how we go. Boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. Do. They're just fine being there. Yeah. I believe the original name for the Scarecrow themer was Scarencrow, which I later found out was just Scarecrow in German, and somebody had just sent me that in as a suggestion. So what I've been calling it to myself since then is Scarecrow. But that's just me kind of slurring it in order to make it sound like a different word, and I do intend to have a different name by the final point. Scarar. Scarar. Scararium. Ah, yo. I need to reposition the side, I think. Ba, 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 da, ba. Do 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 do. Adjusting some line widths to make things look like they're connected better. Ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 da, da. Now we can play around with the CIs a bit more. That color might actually be our best bet. Darker green in there. Yeah. That works to me. Oh. Scare and post. They look like they want to be spooky, but also careful. Yeah, Scare and Crow actually don't try to be scary. Seamers just tend to find them frightening, and so they have friends, but from a different distance. Scare and post. I like the hay hair. It looks nice. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's got a lot more hay hair than the original Scare and Crow, and I think it definitely improved the design. Japanese name for gasoline haunter are ghosts, and ghosts, so Scare and Crow isn't really that bad a name. That's fair. I will consider keeping it as Scare and Crow, or at least changing the spelling. Do 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 do. Sorry. Start to yawn in the middle of that one. Do 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 do. Boom 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 do do boom boom boom. Ba 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 ba. Pixel there. La da da da. Doop. I have to shade with a different color. Green's kind of blending in a bit. We'll try this. Ba, 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 ba. Beetle Roserade. That's it. Masquer Rose is very good. Oh. That's phenomenal, actually. I might have to go with that. Everything about this design makes that seem like that name was just fated to be the right one for this. Don't worry about that, Void. Because of just preemptively anticipating future legal issues, I'm only going to be using Seamer's eye design here on out. Because I don't want that to become an issue later. And I do want to be able to do actual things with Seamer's, so... A little bit of depth to the mask. Oh, you know it would be funny, hold on, to play under this. This feels far more appropriate for this Seamer design. Been watching you. A little bit of red in that ISO. Okay, then, that's good to know. Thank you both. I appreciate that. Life will change. Do 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 do. Should be entirely shaded, shouldn't it? Yeah. Ba, 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 ba. Mm-hmm. Ba, ba. Yeah, the original draw of the Seamer decks was definitely community-made characters. Undoubtedly, that is like the thing that made it the Seamer decks community project. But Seamer has definitely existed long before that, and is existing since that has essentially ended. As I haven't updated the blog in like a year and a half. But yeah, I will keep that in mind and see what I could do. For this first Seamer project that I am doing this art for, all the Seamers are already selected, but some of them might need redesigns, and if I think I just specifically selected ones that I had done in the past, but we'll see. And who knows what the future holds. I'm very excited and hope that I can keep doing Seamer stuff. Oh, maybe in the middle. I should download more of the Persona soundtrack. I only have these two songs. I gotta get the Smash remixes, for sure. You never see it coming, you'll see. That's what I need. Found out. And you did. Guy when you want see it coming. You'll see it arise. But the your last surprise, I'm coming for you. There's no reason that this part would be shaded because the sun's coming from the other direction. Ooh. I haven't played any Persona. I haven't either. I've just played as Joker in Smash, and that's my entire exposure to the series. Yeah, the Persona games, from what I understand, however, have historically fantastic soundtracks. Which I guess makes sense since it's owned by Sega. Man, for you. Catch it in time. Ooh. 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 Alright, let me color the outline of this. Oh, that's just going to keep looping between the two of them. Hold on, I'll jump back to the playlist. No, we'll go to this one. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Let's see here. Oh, hey, Hetrea channel. Yeah, that's where Caravan is. That's right, Caravan. Mystery solved. Nicely done. Case closed. Did I tell? Oh, I will tell Frosty you said hi. Thank you. I assume you're talking about from our Mario Maker 2 reaction. And yeah, the Hetrea channel is for official Hetrea videos. Like, the reason this art stream isn't happening on that channel is because this is kind of just me doing my own thing. This isn't like a finished product. But the Hetrea channel is where Caravan is and where any trailers or announcements for other future things are. Or, and so far and so on and so. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Boom, boom, ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Mm-hmm. Doom, doom, doom. Ba, 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 ba. Might not look good as I'm hoping it will. No. I need a unified color for the whole thing. Annabelle, welcome back. Congrats on your Hearthstone win. Hearthstone. Oh, thanks, Void. Yeah, I'm Caravan's all done now. But it's something I'm super proud of, and I hope people keep finding it, because I don't want to say I took a huge financial dip to produce it, but that happened, so I really hope people eventually start loving it. Thank you, Void, for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I appreciate that. And thank you, Annabelle. I really appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed it, Annabelle. And everyone else watching, of course. Do 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 do. I want it to look less like it's sunset for this character, so I'm going to cool it on the shading a bit and just dial everything back just a notch or two. Two little tick marks. Nice. Should I also ring the bell? You're welcome to ring the bell if you'd like to stay updated on when I'm streaming. Okay, I think she's just about done here. Nice. You should know that YouTube associates you heavily with Game Grumps. I'm not super surprised since we're me, or do you mean me on this channel or Skyjam specifically, or me in general? Because if Hetrea is linked to Game Grumps, that'd be pretty surprising. But if it's Skyjam, I understand since we're usually two guys playing video games together. Alright. At least for the time being, this one is all said and done and good. I'm definitely going to need to go back in and fix one part right now, but then later go back in and do some texture fixes. Kind of put a little bit more detail on her, but for now. Gotta look up like vine texture, which I wonder if giving her something like this would be an interesting. I'll work on that on my own time. For now, she's done. So let me pop her up onto the stream there. Oh, I'm way too close to my camera. Hello. So let me change this. Actually, let me make a new one, because we're going to need this to change into whoever I'm drawing next. Add new image. There she is. It's too big to kind of almost Crow. Kind of out of the way there. That's fine. And then up here I'll put whoever we're going to draw next, who I will decide right now. Next up, we are going to draw one of the I think the oldest Seamer X Community Project drawing I have, which is this little caterpillar, Collectable. There you go. Not growing out of the head anymore. So let me open up Collectables. Ooh, and here's the very, very first ever draft of that Seamer that we just drew. Who, the eyelashes I could probably add back in. Maybe make them a little more planty. But I like how the current one is more androgynous. Okay, Collectable, where are they? There you are. Oh, baby. I need to get the base out. Do, do, do. Here we go. Let me grab a couple of this. Another Seamer for a scale or two. I absolutely want Cozy. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, I just grabbed his shading. Oh, that's terrifying. Oops. So Collectable is obviously going to be smaller than these two because it's a little caterpillar, not a scarecrow or a rose humanoid. But I don't want it to be too small that it, like, the scale looks way off. So I want them here for this sake. Do 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 do. Ba, 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 ba. Where'd the cat go? There he is. Hey, buddy. I might want to do it in a different pose, too. Kind of mix it up a bit. That should be a fine size. Maybe a little bit bigger. That ought to be good. And yeah, I think I'm going to mix up the pose on this one because it's been a long time since I've drawn this. I gotta check what number they are so I can save the file as the correct thing. Hold on. Do a little behind the scenes thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There they are. Look at that little face. I love them. Okay, so number 8. Alright. Let's get started. Oh, I'm glad you love their little face, Annabelle. Kind of looks like the Sun Moon bug type. It does look a little bit like Grubbin. Although I will say I did make Collectable first. Although I don't know how long before the game came out they designed Grubbin, so it's probably pretty close, actually. Collectable blush now. Aw. Collectable, but standing up. Right facing Collectable. Yeah, Collectable in a little ball. Oh my god. Well, Collectable in a little ball is basically the Evolve, because it's a cocoon and it's all wrapped up. But my idea... I don't need the scale characters anymore. I might do something more like Something like this, maybe? It's 4 segments, right? Yep, each one has a... This one's gonna have to be rotating more, I think. What are our thoughts on this pose for Caterpillar? Kind of more like a... Caterpillar has little balls, the evolved form. Oh, called it. Nice. Oh, yeah. You got it. Yes, a little boy investigating the world. A curious boy. That's them. I want to make sure this isn't definitely too small. So what, you see this grid and stuff I have around here, that's because I don't want to give away what the context of these images is going to be. But what I'm looking at here, I think they definitely need to be bigger. Maybe just a tad. A nose. Can Caterpillar kiss? They're in your Silodex. That's right, that's what it is. You figured it out. It's all Seamers who was homestuck all along. No, can Caterpillar kiss? Yeah, I think so. I don't know whether that's a mouth or a nose. I think it's something in between. And it kind of wiggles when they want to investigate something. That's my official statement on Caterpillar's face part. How square is it? That's fine. Caterpillar's been long due for some new art. I think I came up... I'm gonna actually check. Because I could find the date that I created the Caterpillar art. And that was... Go. Can I do properties? No. Well... Never mind. It would take me a while to find it just searching through my computer's files, and I don't want to have to put you all through that on stream, but trust me when I say Caterpillar is one of the oldest Seamer Dex community project arts. Caterpillar's art for the SDCP actually predates the project. Like, I was drawing Seamers on those bases, like in that style, long before the project started, and while most of them got like updated art eventually, Caterpillar I was always very happy with and have never taken another shot at. But now that I gotta up-res it anyway, it's time for a new pose for the baby. Pikmin larva. The partial fade in of Mask Rose looked like Caterpillar was reminiscing about a rose red. Oh wait, did Mask Rose fade? Huh? Alright. Oh, this guy, they're so cute. Oh, because I had the, right, I did that. Yes, that is what it was like, you're right. Oh, Annabelle, thank you. Rhyhorn of Seamers, that's it. Oh, good. No, I guess the Rhydon of Seamers would be Bubbly, the oldest existing Seamer that has literally never changed. Masquerose is Fade confirmed. I think Fade would be Scarecrow because of the Wizard of Oz chapter, if anything. Terp, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I'm drawing a very special boy. This one. This is the very special boy I'm drawing. And this is also them. lost them. There they are. If I don't do the nose thing just perfectly, it kind of looks off. I love this track. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Scoot up to the front of my feet. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. The eyes are so important because they contain his soul. Oh, you're welcome, Annabelle. Here comes the special boy. That's right. Caterpillar, but with nub. You've all got the right idea. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. One of the first ever SDCD challenges was to design the full evolved monarch butterfly for this guy, which I believe Terp is the one who did that, and that's the design I used. Used to be more. Less like a bunny ear, more like just a weird antenna thing. Now that I'm doing like high-res images of these femurs, I could really consider things like, is the yellow casing around its body, because I imagine the worm is kind of like green and goes through all of it, is the yellow part fuzzy? Is a question I need to ask myself and decide today. Baby boy reaching out. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Sky, have you given any details about what you're redrawing these for? It is for a seamer. I think what I basically said publicly is it is for a seamer project of some degree that will be, let's say, released this year. Before .x restarts, this is what I'm working on, and have been working on since Caravan ended. And, I don't know how much else I'm comfortable saying just yet, but it's the same thing I was working on the backgrounds for. Seamer decks, but all the Seamers are replaced by bug versions. That would be fantastic. Actually, among the other things going on with this, like, soft Seamer decks, or it's not even Seamer decks anymore, it's just a soft reboot to how this new Seamer project is the best way I should call it. It's not a reboot of the Seamer Dex. The Seamer Dex was the Seamer Dex project. And this is just a Seamer Dex, or this is just a Seamer, a different Seamer project. Same franchise, but this one's actually going to be a thing. It's not a video game. But I don't want to phrase this. I should probably stop talking about it before I slip up and say something I shouldn't yet. But know that it's what I've been working on since December when Caravan ended. And it will be the next Hetrea-related project to launch. As always, follow Hetrea Official on Twitter if you want to stay updated on Hetrea stuff. Beyond just these streams, although it's been a bit of a dry spell since Caravan ended. But still, that's where all the info will be. Oh wow, Seamer Anime, big undertaking. That's it. .X Forces. Oh. No, I still have all this art of submitted Seamers from after a certain date, because I only started saving them after a certain point. I was like, oh, I should probably hold on to these originals. But yeah, I definitely have a folder of your art, Void. I have it twice, because I have it on my current computer, because I moved all my Seamer files onto it, but I also still have it, the original version of it, on the backup of my old computer. I'm going to leave the eyes for now and move on to the next body segment. So let's say, how big should this circle be? But that came out as close to a perfect circle as I will get on my first try, so I'm leaving it. And that's just the size they're at now. Shoot, that was on the same layer. The other one would be here-ish, so I wouldn't draw it. Sky, I don't have a Twitter. I demand you print out all your tweets and mail them to me. Okay, will do. You got it, Terp. Can I also be on the Hetrea Twitter mailing list? Oh my goodness. What if Twitter's not good for people? What would be another good, social media for me to start doing Hetrea announcements on concurrently, other than already having just at everybodying people on the Discord? I'm on a new layer, right? Yeah, okay. Gotta remember, it's a little bit like a rounded square each time, not just a circle. Google Plus. I don't know anything about Google Plus, but I could Terp has no valuable suggestion. Well, luckily you're both in the Hetrea official Twitter, in the Hetrea official Discord server, so I can just ping y'all as I will. I don't know if either of you two, in particular, Void and Terp, saw my announcement, but when .x does restart up, I will kind of start the server from fresh, but it'll still be the same server, so everybody who's in it will remain in it. I'm just going to back up all the rooms and start them from the beginning. It's looking pretty good so far, I think. I say it as Hetrea. Oh, yeah, it's Hetrea. Sorry, I have dyslexia, so I probably spelt it wrong to begin with for how it would be pronounced. If it's really important, you're just gonna have to tell me face to face, guy. You know this. Understood, Void. Post scratch Hetrea server. Post apoc Hetrea. That's where we're at. Do 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 do. Just balance this a little bit. I am so happy with this Caterpillar pose. It's so good to draw Caterpillar again. Like officially, after all these years. It's funny because I've been drawing Seamers my entire life, and even at this point, like the project that this art is for contains completely new Seamers for this project as well. It's just the nature of it. Sometimes I need Seamer that fits X, Y, and Z criteria, and there isn't one yet, or I have a new idea for one, etc., etc. And when I drew this guy, it was just like one of the first ones of a new wave of Seamers, and I already had so many that already existed, and now this has become kind of a classic Seamer, and I'm really happy with that. This balance right. Alright, need to zoom out a bit. Looks almost like a bug centaur now. Any specific order you're drawing them in? No. But today I'm only doing ones where I have the original art and I'm not changing the design significantly. There are going to be a number of Seamers who existed in the past who are like from the SDCP and earlier, who are returning for this project, such as the Fire Deer trio, but I'm redoing their designs completely, so I'm not drawing them in this stream, and I'm not doing anybody new in this stream either. This is just specifically up-resing I love him. Looks like a bug wearing pajamas. Yes, that's exactly the essence I'm going for with Cozy Pillar. Went to Billboard. This player tweets on that. Has a little TV head. It's gone from a scarecrow to a baby. Scarecrow's also a baby. Yeah, these are just designs. I'm starting off with the designs I am, like, absolutely most not changing. I'll admit, there's one seamer I've redrawn already that I don't have here because I don't want to show off all the seamers that are in the thing yet. But other than the one you can't see, this is everybody I've done so far. Like, I've just started the redraw process, so you're all just here at the beginning of that. I love this pose too because the silhouette is going to be so confusing. Once I do have everybody drawn, I will put out like a... I'll tweet and post a... And by post I mean in Discord post. Kind of a thing with like the silhouettes of every seamer involved once I've announced whatever this is. And that way people can have fun figuring out which ones are involved in this. Boop, 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 ba, ba, ba. Boom, ba, ba. Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba. Little tail coming out the other end. Looking good, but we're missing one key ingredient, which I will do in just a moment. Let me check the chat. Snugglebug. I can and will relearn all the seamers one at a time over the course of this stream. Nice. Well, so far we got Scarecrow, name pending, the Scarecrow. Masquerose, Rose, which was the best name suggestion I've ever gotten for a seamer. And this is Cozy Pillar. C-O-Z-I Pillar. Which evolves into Cosipod, and then the butterfly's name is still up in the air a bit. That looks very much like a TV head. Yeah, it does. It's got a little snoot. Be up a bit. I just realized there's one other piece of official Cosipillar art. I forgot. And it's the one that's on the official Hetrea website in the introduction. I'm going to bring it up right now so we can see how it's changed. Because when I had to make art to... You know how I have art like I did in the Merfolk recently. How I have art for each species on Hetrea. That's part of the introduction. Like, here's the human art I have. It's in my Twitter banner. This is like my representation of human for Hetrea. For seamers, I did the Cosipillar line. So I do have another piece of Cosipillar art. So here's the whole family. Cosipillar is changing the least. The other two evolves from Cosipillar are going to get some detail changes, and I'm not including baby seamers in this first thing, so that little seedling isn't going to be there yet. Oh, this is definitely not high enough res, but I do love this pose for Cosipillar. Holy cow. I'm going to have to use that next time I draw Cosipillar. I'll leave it up for a bit. Alright, let's color this in. Don't need this up. Don't need you up either. Alright. I hope this still reads well as like what Cosipillar is, and that is a Caterpillar thing. Put some toast in the mouth. Looks like he's running late for school. Oh, goodness gracious. If I ever do a Seamer anime, it'll star Collectable, and it'll be incredibly what you would expect. Like, high school anime. What's the word I'm looking for? Not shonen. What's the young love genre? Like, the one that they make in Gekken Shoujo Nozaki-kun. Oh, is it shoujo? I think that's the word. I think that's the word I'm looking for. But y'all know what I mean. Do 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 ba 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 da. Do 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 do. Gonna need this to be a little bit more vibrant. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's the stuff. That's green. God, look at the wonder in this child's eyes. Snugglebug sees an apple. If there's an apple, I can put on Apple Fetch Quest. Okay, here's a fun little, buggy backpack. Aw. Fun little, I guess, Seamers related thing. Way back when, I had another series, back in elementary school. I'm talking 4th, 5th grade, 6th grade a little bit, where it was basically a video game that I did on paper for my friends, Terp included. Terp is going to remember this, but it was called Yum Yums, because I was in 4th, 5th grade. And it was basically a collectible monster thing where every creature was food. And you can combine them to evolve them, and they would create food, like a more complex dish, using the ingredients of the creatures that you use to make it. Which I later found out, A, was already a thing in an anime that was airing like a few years earlier called Fighting Food On, which was not good. And B, some of the designs later got like slightly incorporated into Seamers, and the mascot was an apple, which I kind of still considered a Seamer to this day, although it would have to be redesigned if I used it in any official capacity. But this is what it looked like. And I don't know if that's a mask or like caved inward or what, but this is how I'd always draw it. And it would evolve into like a beetle that was made of all sorts of fruits and had like a watermelon for a torso, and part of the watermelon was broken off, and that would be the wings. And I always liked that design. It would have some sort of like horn thing. You know how beetles do. Whatever. That's a little bit of loose Seamer trivia. Oh, Terp, yeah. Thank you all. I'm gonna play around with these colors a little bit. Turns out it already was a pretty good color. Alright. I accept that. Lower type Seamer. The myth type. I think the mythic type and abstract are kind of one and the same. But right now, Seamer is 9. There are 9 Seamer types. I've narrowed it down significantly. Including, ironically, Bug is no longer a type, because that's just kind of like what the Seamer is and not the elemental type it represents. So, Caterpillar here is just neutral type. nowadays. Forgot to clip this entire thing. There we go. Where do the links fall? There's several hidden seamer types. Little boy is ready for shading. That's right. Waited patiently, and now it's his turn. How do I want to do the head part? I think it would sink inwards, maybe. So it's kind of cozy in there. Hence the name. What's the name of this track? This is good. Of course. I feel like his head's probably popping out a bit, actually. Kind of like the tail at the end. This part needs to be shaded. Whoops, accidentally positioned this bud so that most of their body's in shade, but that's okay. Boom, boom, boom. No, the body would block those. Maybe a bit on the sides. They are adorable, though. Shading color is looking a bit like a sickly green, so I'm going to change that in a moment. Yes, magic type is one of the 9 types. You've figured it out. Magic is one of the rarer types overall, although in this first bit, I think it's actually more... I think it's like as common as water in this first bit, just by coincidence. Though I might be wrong, I forgot, because I just recently cut down the seamers that are in it, and I cannot remember the totals of types anymore. But yeah, one of the things I've been doing with magic type is that if a seamer is like magic type and something else, then it's good against the other type that it is. Like, if a seamer is fire magic, it is, as well as other things, good against fire types. And that's kind of like the effect of having magic as a secondary. I got lost in the guac. Right now, I do not have music type as its own unique type anymore, but I will, again, just because I'm cutting a type doesn't mean I'm cutting the seamers of that type. It just means that I needed to lower the type count significantly, and for one reason or another, this type didn't make it in. But if I were to ever add a type back, it would probably... Music is like within the top 2 that I would bring back in just because I don't know what exactly else would fit that category. The other being metal. I had to cut metal. But I needed to keep things as uncomplicated as possible. Another one I cut, and I'll explain a bit more about how it works now, is like... No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't talk too much about it. So never mind. End of statement. Sorry, folks. I think that looks pretty good, and then maybe we make the green a little more intense again. Come on, come on, come on. Bring us back. We're still drawing the boy. Let's see that stream resume. Come on. Are we back? It looks like we're back. Hello! Let me know if I'm back, or if I'm not. Well, if you... Metal is part of the music genre. Oh, that's great. Stream resume. Sweet. Okay. And we're back. Yay, 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 yay. Very happy to hear it. Okay. That's an eraser. Whoops. So I guess I can tell you the types, because there's no point in... If I just talk about ones that are not in it, by the end you'll have figured it all out anyway. The types I have right now, or the types that we remain with, are... Let me find them. Clicking here, go to type icons. Okay, so the types that are in this new generation of Seamers, generation not used in the Pokemon sense, but in the, like, this is a new version of Seamers, this project. It's air, earth, this is in alphabetical order. Air, earth, fire, love, magic, neutral, night, plant, and water. And so some of those, like water, also includes what would have been ice, because ice is a form of water. And fire also includes electricity, because they're both energy sources. They're both very similar in a lot of ways. And that's kind of been my way of going around it. Do 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 do. This is going to have to be an entirely different color. Do, 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 do. There we go. Do I want this to be slightly off-white? I might. Let me go in there and change that. Like, not really a perceptible change. But it's not perfect white anymore. It's more of a slight eggshell now. Night? I'd be air love type. Tag yourself with the Seamer type. Ooh. Alright, I forgot the list. I will type it. You know what? I will bring it up on stream. I don't have one image with all of them in it. But I could bring up each icon on its own. And just show you that. So, here we go. Okay, there they are. Did you catch them? I'll go through them one by one. So we have water because, of course, we have water. We have all 4 of the classical elements. We have water, we have earth, we have fire, and we have air. Because, of course we do. And then what I consider to be the 5th classical element, even though it's not in any way except for in my mind, which is plant. Because earth and plant are too different to have as the same in terms of like the biology of the creatures that are them. Then there is neutral, which is the neutral type. There are type effectivenesses involved with neutrals, like Caterpillar has some advantages and disadvantages, but I'm not going to get into how that all works right now. And then the other 3 are magic, which we discussed briefly. It's a very unique one. It's kind of the unique one. We have love, which Masquerose over on the side there. I think I pointed the wrong way. Masquerose over on the side there is... Yes, I'm pointing the right way now. Masquerose is love plant. And then the final one was night. Night is a type which is kind of new, kind of an amalgamation of things. It is a combination of what was cosmic and the shadow / twilight / dark type that was in previous versions of the Seamerdex Community Project. But it kind of encapsulates a lot of things of literal darkness, dark as in evil dark, nocturnal Seamers, spacey Seamers. It's all that in one is the idea behind night. Turpus air plants makes sense, flying turnip. Alright, let me exit out of these. Yeah. I feel like I need to shade this other ear a little bit in some way. That'll do. That'll do just fine. And there's our Caterpillar. Yay! That was delightful. Gonna have to make this color that's not involved in there. Well, what's the chat saying? I guess a night water then, so it's good. Very nice. Void is magic night water. Air love, heck yeah. Dividing into 2 teams. It's more of an ice than pure water. That is totally fair. Who wins in a fight, air or water? Depends on the Seamer. For example, a Seamer that is more of a water elemental would have an advantage over air types because rain could like stop it from flying, make it harder to fly, stuff like that. But a fish-based Seamer would have a weakness to air types because air types are usually birds and that sort of thing. Which I guess leads me into something I wasn't quite going to talk about yet, but it's no harm in it. Is that Seamer type advantages are no longer like what a Seamer is weak to and strong against is individual to that Seamer, not to the type as a whole. Which is another way I've gotten around kind of combining types the way I have. Like, any Seamer that's good against water will be good against all water types, but a Seamer that would have been like ice type might be like have like an extreme weakness to fire and an extreme strength against plant to counteract the fact that plant is usually better against water and fire is usually weaker to water. Stuff like that. And that kind of gives each Seamer a little bit more of its own identity, too. Having its own... Like, without going into any details, there is a cat-based Seamer in this project. who is weak to water despite their type not having anything to do with water, because cats and water, that's like a famous thing of cats not swimming and whatnot. The classic struggle, fish versus bird. Air elemental versus water elemental. Good question. I don't know if they... I literally have an air elemental and a water elemental in the project, but I don't know if they have any interactions with one another. I don't think they do. I think they're just like regular strength against one each other. Magic/cat type. Yeah, the new 10th type is cat. I think we're all in agreement that it's necessary. The corners that are kind of... I think the yellow is going to be a little fuzzy. I think that's kind of what I'm doing here. I think I kind of like the idea of our buddy here having a little bit of fuzz to them. What do you all think? Fuzzy for the yellow? Unless we had an electric type, then that would be night electric and ice. A little weird typing. I mean, electric's kind of encapsulated by fire, so Terp is cat type now. The magic cat one? I don't know. Void is deer type. Bagel type. Cute fuzz. Yes, fuzz. We all know I'm wolf type. Pro fuzz. Alright, fuzz is definitely getting a yes. That's excellent. It's good because it gives me an excuse to put a little more detail onto Coastal Pillar here, which I think is definitely needed. Erase some fuzz into it. There we go. Do-do-do-do. There's our fuzzy friend. Oh, I think that looks really good. Trying to decide if the face would need a little shading. Right there, perhaps. Yes, and a mystery guest has appeared. I'm going to look up from my computer in just a moment. A refill on water would be delightful, and maybe anything I could eat, perhaps, would also be very nice. Thank you, kind stranger. Anyway, back to business here on Sky's business stream. Alright, Coastal is definitely done. I am very happy with this child. Aw, thank you, Void. I got in stranger. No, Terp, don't give away that it was you. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna put the child over here. I'm going to, because we're running out of room, what I'm going to do is have them just cycle through. Now, where is that? that, hide that. This could say... Oh, it's way off in the corner here. Here it is. Why is it so wide, huh? So this should, yeah, cycle through them. Nice, nice, nice. Could probably make it take a little longer in between. We're going to do one more tonight, I think. And let me see here. Who will be the last one we do today? I think it could be Collectibles Evolve. I think that would be an appropriate one to end it on. Cozy Pod. No, it wasn't actually Terp. I'm just teasing. Let me open the base again. Let me know if there's any issues happening with the rotating seamers on the side there. So just for scale, I'm going to grab Scarecrow, who was the first one I made, and Pillar, who was the pre-evolution to this new one. Bum, ba, ba, ba. And let me bring out Pod's artwork. The old artwork. Here they are. Probably going to update their design a little bit as well. We shall see how in a bit. So seamer typing is regulated like how Avatar did Element, which is simpler than Pokemon's. Nice choice. Yeah, it is. Good. I hadn't thought of it like that, but that's a good way to picture it. Welcome back, then. What's with the green boxes? The green boxes. Oh, the template thing. That is. I don't want to show off like the context these seamers will be in yet. But I need to make sure they fit within certain dimensions, so they're not too big or too small. And that's what this green thing is for. Thank you, mystery friend. Oh my goodness! 3 chicken hot dogs. You're my hero. Thank you so much for your kindness and a napkin. It's an embarrassment of riches here on stream. So I'm going to also have some hot dogs while I draw this next one. That's just how it is, folks. Also, we're listening to Toot Toot Sonic Warrior. So it's a good day. Oh, wow. Oh, it's very hot. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Painful. Chicken hot dogs. Yes, hot dogs made of chicken. As opposed to, like, the usual pork. Jeez, guy, how come you guys change it? You're 3 hot dogs. I don't know what the actual quote at the end of that is. But it's just... it's a 3 hot dog kind of day. You all feel it. Don't pretend you don't feel it. That should be fine. So this... I'm gonna take another bite of hot dog because I'm very hungry. I'd go to town on 3 chicken dogs right now. Oh yeah, absolutely same. Didn't you bring it up to share with the class? What hot dogs? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, so this one starts with me drawing a circle at like a... oh, it's gonna suck. is gonna take me a while. By the way, Turp, I too would love to dig into the hot dogs right now, but I am waiting for them to cool, because ow, my tongue. Oh, I have water. I just... Duh. Alright, folks, I'm going back in. I love how this has very much become an art stream / eating stream channel. I like eat on this channel very often. During streams. I can work with this. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Boom. So the pose can be generally the same, but I am thinking about doing some edits to the design of this one. Definitely going to do more detail on the silk that is, you know, the thread that's holding it together. Ooh, how are we doing in the chat? I would rather have 3 pizzas, though. That also sounds very good. 3 sushi rolls, 3 Hot Pockets. This guy is a water hot dog type. That's me. Water, fire, dog. Water, fire, wolf type, as mentioned earlier. Oops. Boom. Ba-da-ba-da. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do. Do. Ba-ba-da-ba. Snug coon. It's like a small unripe pineapple. Does it? I don't think I've ever seen an unripe pineapple. That's kind of funny. It's very, Pineapple. Oh, I love that. So I want this arm to be in front. These little wiggly legs from the boy inside. The boy who wiggled. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Do do do. Only showing 3 legs, but I want it to definitely look as if there's a 4th one in the other corner that's being blocked by the body. And here's the tail. I'll probably add some new detail too. The tail. I made the spot so big on Caterpillar, I might want to... Coconut butterfly. Seamer. Ooh. That would make this a plant type. Yeah, no, this is still just a little neutral. Wiggle nubs. Okay, so the spots on Caterpillar became kind of a big thing, so I want to maybe incorporate them here as well? Maybe? I don't know how that'll work with the threading, but could be cute. That actually might get confusing with its eyes. I will consider this as I eat another bite of chicken hot dog. I know I wanted to do a coconut crab seamer that was like a crab that was able to roll up into what looked like a coconut. That's just not an idea I've been able to nail down yet, though. Ah, Explode 7 is here and has seen the Sonic Snapcube Sonic Adventure 2 fandom, which is like my favorite thing recently. Or they're just quoting Pro Jared, one or the other. Welcome, Explode. Yeah, both of the Sonic fan dubs are phenomenal. As are their Sly Cooper and Spider-Man dubs. Definitely don't sleep on any of their fan dubs. They did a phenomenal job. Do 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 do. Make this look kind of stringy. That's probably not what I need to do. Pat wants to fight you in Mario Maker in a month. Absolutely. I am so ready. Coconut Zemer is a Bakugan. My god, it is. Well, wait, hello Lil. Is somebody else here? Explode. You know, whose line is that but Sonic? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh. 2 hot dogs down. Yeah, everybody definitely check out that Sonic fan dub after my stream. Because why would you leave during my stream? That's kind of rude. No, do what you want. here is more like the other one. It's not sure about the circles on the side. Oh, see you later, Void. Oh, Hood, yeah, the Sonic 06 one is incredible. Alfred would have been an amazing Eggman in the live-action movie. Alfred being the person who voices it in the fandom. Oh. What did I do here? Is that just how it's always looked? Yeah, yo. Gotta fix this. Okay. Getting rid of the circles for now, because if I need to bring them back, I could just draw them again. And I need to put this all in one layer, so I could make it fixed. Remember to flip your art, kids. Really helps you spot mistakes like this one. Alright, what do we got going on here? I mean, yeah, the movie's premise is that Sonic and his best friend a cop, which is already not accurate to anything remotely related to Sonic. Flip art? Okay, digital art. Flip your digital art. Y'all are sassy. Boom, 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 ba. I'm not going to do the spots because I don't want this to look too much like Pikachu, I'm realizing. One pair of those antennae is kind of similar enough. Ba, ba, ba. Septic zone. Oh my god, yes. Boom, 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 boom. Kind of looking at you. This is what anxiety sounds like. Okay, I'm putting it to the next track now. All right. You know, I did not realize that Chase was Paper Mario Wiki. That's so funny. Well, his head looks all weird now, huh? I'm gonna finish this hot dog. Chicken dog. It's done. Alright. Now with that out of the way, we can focus on this little beanbag. I think it looked better before I flipped it. Oh no, that still looks off now that I've seen it the other way. Drat. That's where I messed up. Oh. Yeah. Oh my god. That's who that is? That's amazing. There we go. A rounder boy. A friendlier boy. This is more like it. Bum, bum, bum. Do 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 ba 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 da 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 da. Do 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 do. I like the poker flute. Okay, back at it again. I think the ears actually look better on the original where they fan out a little bit more. That's a lot cuter. So we're doing that too. That's right. We're doing that. My ears, I do still mean antenna, but here we are. There we go. I didn't realize Alfred was Omega. That's amazing. Yeah, really, with the 06 fandom, nobody seems to stand out too far, because every time one character is like doing something hilarious and amazing, somebody else chimes in with something just as good. And it's just, I love it. I love it so much. I really wish I could have done something like that. But now it would just seem like copying them. Oh, sweet. Seriously? I might do that with the Sky Jam group, because I showed the Sonic Adventure 2 one to James, and he lost his mind over it, and wanted to do it as well. Oh god, what game should we do that for? This is a good round friend. I love my child. You know, Sky, I bet you're only like 2 degrees of separation from Snapcube. God, I wish. Do Pikmin games have cutscenes? Really only at the beginning and the end, and I guess Pikmin 3 does, but it wouldn't really be enough. Sonic Adventure DX I would love to do, because that's like... Sonic Adventure DX is my second favorite Sonic game, and I think it would be a... That would be my first choice, and is the first one I thought of too, but I'm worried that that's literally the next one Penny's gonna do. And so I don't want to be directly competing with that. What's a good eyes for this? Redrawing these all and like trying to fit more detail in makes me feel like I'm like designing the Detective Pikachu Pokemon redesigns, where I'm just like, I have to make it hyper realistic because there's more definition now. I haven't saved this the entire time. Ah. This is number 9, because the previous one was number 8. That makes sense. Wolf Among Us, if you've played it. Is that the Telltale game? I've seen, like, episode 1 of it. It's nucleus. I will... No, we're not doing Ultra Despair Girls. I'm not going anywhere near that game. The seamer pores. Oh, yeah. Here we go. We got some pores. No, now he's just nervously sweating. Baby. If Fire Emblem games had more cutscenes, that weren't, like, just dialogue, like, animated cutscenes, I would do the heck out of that. That would be another perfect one for it. Super Mario Sunshine is a good choice. Super Mario Sunshine would be a very good one for that, because it has cutscenes. Not too many. I'd have to count. I want it to be like a sizable amount, but not too many. So I'd have to double check, because it's been a little while since I played Sunshine, but I think that would be very funny if it worked out. But yeah, yet again, nothing compares to Sonic Adventure 2. It really is just the gold standard of video games. Do Zelda games have cutscenes, or are they all just rendered in engine? I think they're in engine. And it's got dialogue boxes anyway. That's another tough thing. It has to have voice acting rather than just being text. Which takes out, like, most Nintendo games as options. Minecraft story mode, oh my god. Who would be Bowser? That's the thing, Telltale games are just cutscenes, so that would be too long probably. Who would be Bowser? For Sunshine, I think that could be anybody since he's only at the very end. We'd probably double up on voices. You're in any trouble. You're gonna move over it. I think we'll stop tonight once I get the line art done for this guy, just because it's starting to get a little late. And I know coloring and shading him is gonna be a pain because he's gonna have all these extra, like, extracurricular lines that I have to make HD. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. An idea is forming. Nah, it's gonna look too flat on that side. It's amazing that doesn't work. The Link is too much personality for a cocoon. pretty solid. Wait, what's the best idea? Oh, your SCP containment. That sounds perfect for y'all. Looking pretty solid. Now I could do a fun little detail of having like broken threads as if the tail's kind of popping out. Maybe around the arms too. This might not actually work, the way I'm picturing it. I'll give it a shot. I might do that, but not right now. Not right now. I was going to flip this entire boy because I think it looks better this way. Bloop. There we go. This foot's not as high up as the other one. Ooh. But then this is the last thing I'm doing, is fixing this one. Boom ba da da dum bum. Boom ba da ba da bum. Do 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 do. That's enough for now. Alright. Would Kingdom Hearts work for a dub? Probably. Oh my god. Kingdom Hearts would work very well for a dub. And James has never played a Kingdom Hearts. That could be the one. We'll see. We will toss some ideas around. But for now, this is where I'm going to call it for the stream. I know I'm stopping at like a half-finished picture, but you rest assured it'll get finished eventually. I definitely want to consider adding more changes to this guy. And I might do the redesign of the full evolve first to see if I can work in some design elements into this pre-evolution. For now, thank you all so much for coming and watching my little stream here. I've been having a lot of fun doing Seamer stuff. There will be more Seamer streams coming up, because it's all I'm working on lately, so I might as well stream it while I do it. Yeah, so I will see you all in a week for next Thursday's stream. Goodbye!